brings that up, and we'll let this go ahead and throw us into our Alamo Bowl preview. He says he thinks if Texas can run successfully, U of H becomes U of H. That's Houston. UW, University of Washington, becomes one-dimensional, also burns the clock, and keeps Washington off the field. You're right. You're not wrong. Okay. The problem is making them one-dimensional. They're one dimension. Aren't they kind of already one-dimensional? And their one dimension is slinging that ball. They sling it over and over. They have the number one passing offense in the country. Like, you're not. Let me see about their running back. Yeah, dude, their best running back only has 126 carries, 779 yards, which is actually like crazy good considering he's got 6.2 yards per carry. And that's Tau Upapa. But the problem is running the ball is going to be more efficient for us, not because it makes them one-dimensional, but actually just because us running the ball will, like you said, use the clock, and it gives our defense time to rest. That's what's going to be important. Washington's offense is too fast-paced. They can sling the ball. They can score fast. If our offense cannot sustain a drive, I will go on record saying in the first quarter, if we have back-to-back punts, then by halftime, I'm willing to say we're down by 21. If we punt back-to-back, I don't see us getting stops. And so it's going to be maybe not 21. I'll say 17. That gives us, kick a field goal or something. But, yeah, we'll be down by a lot. We are not going to be able to punt back-to-back in this game because I don't see our defense being able to. I mean, to be fair, Washington, everybody says, well, Washington has like the 92nd pass defense in the country. You want to know what team is one spot ahead of them in pass defense? It's Texas. Our pass defense is terrible. And so it gives – like Quinn ought to ball out. Quinn, if Quinn sucks in this game, then I don't even know what to say anymore because you're playing a team whose pass defense is terrible. And now you've had a month to prepare. Or 3 weeks to prepare. You've had 3 weeks to throw the ball to Worthy. You got to get that in sync. You've got to be able to hit the deep ball. You got to set your feet. Your footwork's not very good. And that's all stuff that in the season you don't really get to work on because you only get a 1 week to game prep for the team you're playing. But if Quinn Ewers does not step it up in this game and Malik Murphy has to come in, that's a whole nother video. We're going to talk about that later. We're gonna mark it, and we're going to talk about later the quarterback situation. This is an Alamo Bowl preview match. I'm sure you watched our video. We actually have a video on it. I did not pick Texas to win this game. The spread is currently Texas -3. I have no doubt that Jonathan Brooks is going to run the ball successfully. I don't doubt that. Keelan Robinson, Jonathan Brooks. In fact, Coach Sark said we're going to see all three. We're going to see Brooks, Robinson, and Jaden Blue. So I have no doubt. Yeah, a 5-star, fifth-string running back. He's going to play. I have no doubt that we run the ball well. Our offensive line has blocked well. Our running backs have found the hole. We have aggressive running backs who can put their head down and run full steam downhill.
Those guys are hungry.
They are. And Jonathan Brooks has been waiting his turn, and he's getting it. And we saw against Kansas, he got his turn. He showed up.
Yep.
I don't know if those 3 weeks is enough for Quinn. I think a whole offseason. He needs 9 months of work. And I think next year we can see him. But, man, there's a huge conversation to be had about how the implications that this game can have. Michael Penix Jr., 330 completions for 4,354 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's ridiculous. Man. And the over-under, 67.5. I don't even know. I don't even know what I would set that at. Logan, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts?
I think from what we've heard from Xavier Worthy and what the reports are saying, I'm thinking that hopefully, Quinn has been able to go back to the basics and learn how to throw the deep ball to probably one of the fastest guys on that roster. Hopefully they can find that connection. Hope, man, there's a whole spill. Me and you've talked about it. There were rumors of Xavier Worthy leaving. He
Yeah.
changed his number. Why would you change your number if you're leaving or even thinking about leaving? But my question is though, is even if they do, like, even change his number, doesn't say anything about leaving. If they don't find this connection, what are the odds that he does end up leaving? If any, I don't want him to. And I kind of hate for you that that jersey you're wearing serves no purpose now.
Yeah. My Xavier Worthy is
Go
no
ahead and
longer
put white
number
duct
8.
tape right in the
So
middle. But
yeah. Mm.
I think this game more relies on y'all's defense and hopefully having these younger guys be able to go out and cover somebody. Penix Jr. is a nasty quarterback. He's got a little bit of movement to him too. He's got a little bit of dual threat in him. So you want to be able to keep those rushing lanes straight and upfield. You don't want him bouncing outside and everything else because that's what happened to Baylor all season. Anytime we played anybody that can move, and it sucked. But I think that y'all will be able to step up, and I think y'all can win this game, probably very easily, if y'all come out and play how y'all should play. And if
I don't know
Quinn
about
comes back
very
and plays like
easily.
he did about Alabama, if Quinn plays like he started to against Alabama, it should be a cakewalk. Should y'all have
Should
some of
be.
the best offensive linemen in the Big 12.
Yeah, I mean, in our offensive line, they do. They play well, but man,
My okay,
I
so
don't know.
y'all's offensive line was able to stop Alabama. Alabama has some of the best defensive linemen in the nation. Been able to stop TCU's pass rush. Been able to stop
Yeah,
Kansas State's pass rush. Quinn Ewers is how many times has Quinn Ewers been sacked? 9?
9.
9. How many
Yeah,
times was it against Baylor? Whenever your starting
5.
right guard got hurt, how many were on the
5
same
times.
drive? 3.
Goodness, like back to
Right,
back to back almost.
right there before halftime because your right guard got hurt. But whenever your whole offensive line is healthy, y'all have the best offensive line in the Big 12, in my opinion. So I'm not worried about their defense getting the pressure on Quinn. I'm worried about Quinn trying to rush the throw as if he is getting pressured and throwing it right to the coverage. Excuse me. But if the
Yeah,
pass game is not working, y'all have crazy stacked running backs. Throw Jatavion in the backfield. Let him be a fullback. Go.
I don't know. I just have trouble feeling confident in this game. I
Y'all got it. You
No.
just keep picking Washington. I'll pick Texas. We'll do good. All right? I got
Hey,
you.
that works for me.
That's
That works. That
yeah,
works
that's
for
the
me.
opposite of what happened when you picked Air Force.
I just want to.
Or when you picked Baylor, not Air Force.
Yeah, I picked Baylor. Uh, just because this is a Texas video, so Texas fans watching, you'll enjoy this. Uh, First of all, if y'all have been here the whole time, y'all have seen Hall of Fame media, Hall of Fame college football podcast. His name is Jason Watkins. He's got a really good podcast. Y'all should check him out. He's got a video about Dylan Gabriel, whether or not he's gonna stay for another season. And I replied in this comment and said, I'm okay with him staying. I want to beat him in the Red River to make up for him missing the game this season,
He
which is a
he
shot
throws
because
the
I'm
ball to Gabriel
tired.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm tired of all these excuses. We didn't have our quarterback. Yeah, well, he doesn't play defense. Okay. And then Jason says, yeah, good luck with that. You boys aren't winning 2 in a row. You know better. And then how's an Oklahoma fan going to say, I second that. Texas is not as good as you think. OU will be much better next year, no doubt. Okay. Texas is not as good as you think. That's a fair comment because I'm a Texas fan. So obviously I've got my burnt orange glasses. I got my burnt orange Kool-Aid. And so that's fine. You want to say that. That's cool. OU will be much better next year, no doubt.
I
I
don't know about
vividly
much.
remember last year when they lost like 3 games. I think I vividly remember
One of
hearing
them
the
was to
same,
Baylor,
right, and Oklahoma State, I think, and
and
I
Oklahoma State
vividly
to put Baylor
remember,
in the Big 12 championship. I appreciate that,
yeah,
G.
yeah. So, man, What a great little section. That's it for our Alamo Bowl preview. I mean, we have a whole video, and we'll link that at the end of this video, like somewhere in the bottom over there.
It'll be this one.
So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and move on.